The woman lifted a huge hammer that weighed 1,000 caddies and swung it at the scumbag man. The scumbag was so scared that he rolled and crawled to dodge. If he hadn't, he would have been crushed into a pulp. Seeing that the woman dared to kill him, the scumbag flew into a rage. He rushed forward and grabbed her by the neck, but instead, the woman broke his wrist. The servants rushed up to save the scumbag, but the woman also kicked them flying more than 10 meters away. Right after that, she slapped the scumbag's face repeatedly with both hands. In the blink of an eye, she beat him until his face was black and blue, making him look like a swollen pig's head. The scumbag never dreamed that the woman, who once loved him more than her own life, would treat him like this. Little did he know that the woman standing in front of him was no longer the weak and bullyable general's wife. She was the underworld's Granny Meng, who had been reborn into the body of the general's wife who had been killed by the scheming woman. When she first opened her eyes, she heard the scheming woman giving silver to the servants and telling them to drag her to the mass grave. So she knocked the two servants unconscious in advance. Seeing that the servants didn't take the silver for a long time, the scheming woman thought they were refusing because the amount was too small. At this moment, she heard a voice from behind saying, "It would be better if there was more." On hearing this, the scheming woman said, "Bury her first. I'll reward you more after you finish burying her." The woman replied, "Okay." At this moment, the scheming woman suddenly realized something was wrong. Sure enough, when she turned around, she saw the woman come back from the dead. The two servants had been hung in the air by her. This scared the scheming woman so much that she screamed. To avenge the original owner, the woman directly slapped the scheming woman hard several times, just as the woman was about to teach the scheming woman a lesson again. The scheming woman was so scared that she fled in a panic. But the next second, the woman suddenly felt dizzy and lightheaded. It turned out that the scheming woman had given her a muscle-weakening powder, and she needed a man to cure her of the poison. So she immediately climbed onto the roof, wanting to find a handsome man to cure her. The next second, she saw a man being chased. She immediately flew to the man's side and used darts to take down the assassins who were chasing him. Seeing the man's extremely beautiful face, the woman immediately became infatuated with him. Then she picked up the man, flew with him back to the general's mansion, and bandaged his wounds for him. Later, ignoring the man's resistance, the woman took him as the antidote and had sex with him.